Tell you what, Alicia and Jeff, it does sting, just as you mentioned, because yesterday all the talk on radio stations across Metro Detroit was about Matthew Stafford. Should he have been allowed to stay this long? Should he be playing like this? But the reality is the Lions now stand at 0-4 on the season, and they are the NFL's winless team, the only one here. This morning, it's not just the players here that are talking about that bad play, and they're not talking about Matthew Stafford. We'll show you that play just as we did in just a second, but it's also a former official talking about a lack of a call by refs this morning. Let's take you to Seattle now. Detroit finishing up a 91-yard drive with a touchdown with that winless with less than 2 minutes remaining. Seattle safety Cam Chancellor knocking the ball free from Lions. Calvin Johnson at the 1-yard line. As the ball bounces into the end zone, it appears that the linebacker KJ Wright of the Seahawks knocks the ball out of the back of the end zone. The play was ruled a touchback. Seattle awarded the ball. But because Wright hits and guides the ball out of the end zone, it should have been a penalty, and the Lions should have been awarded the ball on the half-yard line. Had the Lions scored, it would have given them the lead this morning. Players and even those who officiate games are talking about that play and the lack of a call by refs.
What can you do? You know what I mean? You're not going to cry about it, that's for sure. So we just got to tee it up and go at it again. We got to get better, you know. We got another tough one ahead of us, a long trip back home.
Last night, former vice president of officiating in the National Football League and current rules analyst at Fox Sports tweeting out, quote, "Not much left for me to say. I feel bad for the Lions and their fans. I feel bad for the crew who is having a very good game to that point." And the vice president of officiating, Dean Blandino, saying this morning, he is the vice president of officiating for the National Football League, Dean Blandino, saying this morning they will review all angles. He says if indeed KJ Wright intentionally knocked that ball out as it appeared on TV, that should have been a foul. At this point, again, this likely to be the talker likely all week long. The Lions set to take on the Arizona Cardinals this Sunday here at Ford Field. We're live in the shadows of Ford Field. I'm Nima Shafei, 7 Action News.
Yeah, a lot to talk about. You know, they said that was not intentional, but it clearly was. He batted the ball out of the end zone, the Seattle player. I mean, I don't think there was any gray area there. He was trying to get it out so they can get a touchback so they could win the game.